Aaron in Tennessee. This is your RCI2995 you sent in for repair. I noticed that there was a little transistor taped to in a bag to the top of the case. And when I get inside the radio, this is what I find. So, not sure who you let get in your radio, but I damn sure wouldn't let them get back in it. They've boogered this thing up to where I don't know if I'm going to be able to repair it or not. And, you know, I charge an extra $100 for going in behind somebody else, and that applies in this case. So you'll be billed another $100. You said it doesn't work on AM or SSB. Well, that's why. You know, then I come up here and I find this. You know, it's not necessary. I don't get it. I just, why people think they got to disable shit. It's just, you don't. Disabling stuff like that causes it to way overmodulate, and then nobody can understand you any damn way. So, I will be putting that back like it's supposed to be. You know, and that, you know, that swing mod thing, that's bullshit there too. You don't need that. So that'll be coming out. And god damn it, I hate coming behind somebody else to repair shit. Especially when you come behind somebody that don't know what the hell they're doing. Gee whiz. Alright. Just wanted to document what I found when I got inside the radio. You're right, it doesn't work on AM or AM SSB. I'll see what I can do. Okay, well, as you can see, I was able to repair it. But, you know, if that thing goes bad and somebody has to replace it, it's a pain in the butt to replace it after all of that. I put a little bit of glue underneath that pad to try to glue it back down, that big pad. I'm not sure it'll stay because that transistor gets a little warm. But at least all the solder pads should stay there. What I wound up doing, the connection to, what was it, Q69? Yeah, for Q69 and R296, that junction right there, that's Q69, R296 is right there. So R296 and Q69 are supposed to connect to the base of Q67. Okay? So I ran a tiny little wire from R296 to the base of Q67, which is also connected to the collector of Q69. Alright? Okay, now to get rid of all this other crap and get your radio cleaned up so it'll work like it should. More to come. Well, I just keep finding great stuff. You know, why is he putting the diodes on the bottom? I guess because he didn't have any of the SMTs to go on the top. So why did he have to replace the transistors to start with? A lot of unknowns. I tell he worked a lot around that area. Alright, let me clean this shit up. Okay, whoever worked on your radio did put FQP13N10 finals in it, which will give it a little more power if he's got the BIOS set correctly. the bias, B-I-A-S, set correctly. If it's not set correctly, then those things will act like fuses. Okay, but you just wanted me to get everything working, so I'm almost there. Okay, so we still have no output power, but it is switching now. See, it's going in to transmit, but nothing out on my meters. So I'll dig deeper. Okay, I'm testing Q66, which is the big power transistor there on the side. And as you can see, red and blue lead shorted. So I'm going to need to replace that. But let me hit the test button again. Let it test. And again, I get red and blue lead shorted. Press the button again so you can see it testing. Red and blue lead shorted. So, alright, I got it out of the radio. I'm going to test it again. Let it just lay in here. Heatsink compound. I don't care what you do, the stuff gets everywhere. Alright, let's see what we got here. Red and blue lead shorted. Okay. Well, I've got some. I'm going to replace it with a different transistor because I don't like these. They're not that robust. Okay. More to come. Okay, I got all the old heatsink compound cleaned up. I even cleaned off the insulator. So I'll be replacing that with probably a TIP36. Okay, there's the bad one. This is what I'm replacing it with. A TIP36. Okay. Okay. Fresh heatsink compound both on the transistor and on the heatsink. And of course the ceramic insulator will go in between them. Okay. As soon as I got it hooked up, I started trying to key it, and what I see is I got 14 volts there, like I'm supposed to have, and then when you key the radio, I should see voltage there, but I'm not seeing anything. And then when I compare it and check the resistance from the center pin to ground, I'm seeing that. 0, basically it's shorted. And so I come over here and look at these guys, and guess what? I'm getting the same thing. So it looks like the finals are bad. I'm about to pull them out and check them. And that's the way these do when they fail. Alright, more to come. Alright, well those two guys are definitely bad. So I'm going to swap those out with some that we won't mind if they go bad, and then once I get everything working smoothly and with no issues, then we'll put some RT1s back in here. But right now I think I'm just going to put a couple of 520s in there, or a couple of the ERF 2030s, not the pluses but the old 2030s. Something that if it goes bad, then no big deal. But I'm still seeing voltage issues. I can't set the voltage on AM to 6 volts for some reason. When I try, the only way I can get the voltage to come up is to adjust the limiter all the way up, or almost all the way up. But then I'm putting like 14, 15 volts on AM, and you don't want that. It looks like sideband is working, but I won't know till I get some good finals in there to check it out. Okay, more to come. Okay, so got sideband working. Audio, hello, audio. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Which is, that's about right for what we got there. But the amplifier is keying, but there's nothing coming out of the amplifier. See, you can hear it keying up. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio, audio 1 2 3 3 2 1. I've got RF power turned all the way up. Hello audio, audio 1 2 1 2 audio, audio hello. So not real sure what's going on there, but it ain't doing what it ought to do, I can tell you that. Hello 1 2 1 2 audio, audio, audio. We're just running on the radio. I don't know why the amplifier is not doing anything, but at the moment the amplifier appears to be dead. Verified to do have the 12 volts going to it. The fans kick on, but I got no output power. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio, audio hello hello audio, audio 1 2. That was sideband. When I go to AM or even FM and key it, I get nothing. So I still got to fix that. Yep. Voltage drops down to stupid. It's not supposed to be doing that. I'll come over here and adjust this. I can get the voltage to go way up, but then it drops right back down. See, that's 3 volts right there. That should key. But as soon as I key it, that happens. It's automatic, like an automatic level control is kicking in and pulling the power back down. So that's, you know, still got to figure out what's causing that. Man, I sure wish I knew what the guy did that got in the radio here. I was able to find some of the things and correct them. Like I got the voltage regulator diodes, the Zeners off the bottom of the board, put them back on the top, put the right voltage in there like it's supposed to be. Those are IRL520s. So, you know, working through it. More to come. Well, let's see. I'm already at the limit. I need to know from you whether or not you want me to continue. Like I said, I got sideband working, but the amp's not working. And AM's not working. AM or FM's not working. Okay. I'm in AM right now. That's the supplied voltage going to AM, which should be about 6 volts. And even with the limiter turned all the way up, when I key it, it goes to 0. I know the finals are good. I know the AM regulator is good. I know that transistor that he botched up is good. All that's switching like it's supposed to, so, you know, I don't know what kind of swing kit he put in here or what he did on the bottom of the radio or anything else. So if you know anything about what happened, it might help me. Alright, I'll send you this video. Okay, Darwin, thought I'd give you a summary of where I'm at. I replaced the AM regulator. Well, that wasn't the first thing I did. First thing I did was fix that botch job there where whoever that person was tried to swap out that transistor, screwed it up and messed up that area. I think I got it patched up fairly good. I had to use a thin piece of wire to make the connection there. Okay, next thing I did was replace the AM regulator. The one that was in there was bad. Okay, kept troubleshooting. Found out that both finals were bad. So I replaced both finals with a couple of IRL520s, cheap little transistors, just to continue troubleshooting. I also got rid of the diodes that were on the bottom of the board and put the correct ones in from the top like they're supposed to be. The Zener diodes are 5.6 volt Zener diodes, and they go in opposite of the indication on the PC board, the silk screen. But I'm at like, well, I started on it today at 12. It's now 1800. But I just, I kept finding things wrong and kept thinking, well, maybe this is going to take care of it. And I do have sideband working, but I still don't have AM working. But I'm not going to charge you for the extra 3 hours because, I didn't stop and tell you I was going to go over what you paid for. So I'm stopped now. I'm not going to go any further until I get your okay. But that's where I'm at. Alright, I'm going to put this video together and send it to you. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to figure out why when I key the microphone the power drops to nothing. And I just happen to make it over here and I see this. Now I'm not sure where that wire is supposed to go, but I'm going to trace it back and see what it goes to. Interesting. Okay, that wire goes to your amplifier. See, it goes into the amp box right there. So I'm not real sure why it's disconnected over here, unless maybe it just came loose in shipping. But I'll figure out whether or not it's supposed to be switched or if it's supposed to have constant power. Anyway, it goes into the amplifier, so that could be why your amplifier is not working. I'll get into more of that once I get the radio, the AM part of the radio working like it ought to, which I'm making progress. I've got, at least I've got it where it will key on AM now and give me a little bit, tiny bit of signal. Let me plug it back up. Not much signal, mind you. I've got it turned down all the way, but it is keying my B and K just ever so slightly now on the lowest wattage setting. That's on the AM mode when I can't. Still not getting any indication over here, which means almost no signal. But I am getting something over here. And we are in AM. Audio, hello, audio. Audio 1, 2. Something to do with that swing mod he's put in here. So, I'll keep going. Okay. Alright, I figured out where that wire goes. It goes right there. See that? That's the second screw in. It's got voltage on it when the radio's powered on, and that goes into the amplifier. Now what I've done is put a 100 watt slug in the RMS side and 100 watt in the peak side. We got the peak meter set on ×2. So there where it says 100, that's actually 200. Okay, this one will be reading on the 100 watt scale. And I got RF power all the way up. I'm in the upper side. I'm going to switch to lower sideband. Using stock, regular old Ranger stock microphone. 27205 into a dummy load. Let's see if I can hold the camera still enough for you to see it. Hello, audio. So that's working. Let me put the peak meter on ×5. So now we'll be reading on that middle scale there where it says 50, that's 500. Audio. Audio. So it's doing a little over 300 watts. Okay. I haven't had a chance to check to see if that's MOSFETs in there, but I'm pretty sure that it's not. Okay. These little 520Ns, they're working pretty damn good, so I'm going to just leave them in there. Hello, audio. 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 Hello, hello, audio. Alright, that's with a stock microphone on lower sideband. Now I'm going to go back to AM. I got the power turned up too much. I'm going to turn the power all the way down. Okay, so we're dead keying about 30 watts. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio. Alright. That was with RF power turned all the way down. If I turn RF power all the way up, you see we dead key about 80 watts. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Audio, hello, hello, audio. You see my damn meter is shutting down for some reason. I think the connection is loose. Audio, 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 audio. Hello, hello, audio, audio. Yeah, see, my damn, don't know why, but I'm losing power to my meter. Not the radio. Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio, hello, audio, audio, 1, 2. So, something wrong with that. Let me switch it over to the where the coax going straight in there. Hey, hang on just a minute. Okay, now I got the coax going straight from the radio into the switch box, going into the bird pickup. So I'm not going through the B and K anymore, or through the frequency counter. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio, hello, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. And the meter's plugged in. So, everything's working. I turn RF power, and I'm going to turn mic gain down, just to show you where the dead key is on AM. About 32. Yeah, about 32 dead key with RF power all the way down on AM. Now I'm going to turn RF power all the way up. Dead key in about 90 watts with RF power all the way up. When I'm talking to the microphone, oh, I've got RF power, got my gain turned all the way down. Let me turn my gain all the way back up. Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Audio, hello, hello, audio. See, the radio's got good forward swing. Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. It's pegging out that 100 watt slug. Now let me switch back to lower sideband. Still on 27205. Hello, audio. Audio. Okay. Alright. Everything's fixed. And it's tuned correctly. So, seeing some pretty good numbers out of it. Nothing's disabled. I put that AMC transistor back where it's supposed to be. So, you know, ain't done none of that stuff. Okay, I'm going to send you a bill for the rest and get her boxed up and shipped out. 7-3. You had asked me to check and see if it had new 2290s in it. I don't know if they're new or not, but I feel confident that it making that kind of power, that it is 2290s, not not for MOSFETs. Okay. And the only way I'm going to get in there to find out is to disassemble the amp section. So I have to take the cover off, unplug the fans, take the cover off, and I got to take all the screws out of it, top and the bottom, so that I can move it away from the radio. And then once I do that, then I have to take the cover off up here. Alright, so while I'm taking it apart, I intend to clean it. That'll be included in the hourly fee. Wow, that's pretty bad. But I'm getting ready to take this loose from the back chassis so I can take that cover off and see what's in there. Alright, switching to the GoPro so that you can see me pull the cover off of it. I'll need a different bit. Well, I'm going to take out the other three first. Move this a little bit further. Come on. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a MOSFET board. There's no 2290s in here. Trying to figure out whether or not those screws have been out. Well, I really can't say for sure whether they've been out or not. To be honest, it kind of looks like that paint stuff they use to keep them from backing out hasn't been disturbed on some of them, but then on the other ones it looks like it has. See, like on the two in the middle there, they look like they've been disturbed, but the two on the outside, well, actually that one on the outside looks like it hasn't been touched, but this one looks like it's been disturbed. So yeah, yes. If he told you put 2290s in it, well, there's no 2290s anywhere in this radio. So we'll go back to him with that. Ain't got nothing to do with that. But it doesn't have 2290s in it. It's got IRL 520s. But I tell you what, at 15 volts, which is what that thing's putting out, they're putting out a lot of power. Probably ought to go in there and turn that voltage down, but that wasn't what you told me to do. You told me to get it working, so it's working now. So I'm gonna put it back together. How did he have this thing? That should be right there, and that one should be right there. Like that. The power coming through there. Okay. Make sure it's straight. So I backed it all the way out. It didn't feel like it was, so just checked it to make sure. This is going to be interesting. Can't take it apart. I'm gonna have to take it down to the shop and take the air hose to it, so I'll be back. Okay, I don't know if that GoPro recorded that or not, so I'm gonna go back in here and show it to you again. I'm gonna pull the case off the amplifier. This is what I found. It is a MOSFET board. Got 4 MOSFETs in it. They're RL520s. Okay, you can't really see from that one. And my damn viewer is in the way, and if I close the viewer, you can't see, but there we go. You can see clearly now that that's 4 RL520s, and what I was saying is that I could not tell if these screws have been taken out. They kind of look like they have, because that little paint stuff that they put on there to keep them from coming out, it looks like it's been disturbed. On this one, the one in the 2 in the middle, I don't even see that stuff on. That one doesn't look like it's been disturbed. But you know, I can't tell really. So what I was saying is that I don't even know if you can get any more of the boards with the 2290s in it. I think, I don't know how old this radio is, but it may have come with this MOSFET board. But you were asking me whether or not he put new 2290s in it. There's no 2290s in it at all, yet alone new ones. All we've got is MOSFETs. Alright, this MOSFET board was made in 17. Let's see, what does that say? This is 9/20/17. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put her back together. And from just the amount of dust on the cover, I can't tell. It doesn't look to me like the cover's even been off of it, but I can't tell. Okay. It's not perfect. It's better than what it was. Okay. Now the camera makes it look like it's still got a lot of dirt in it, but it doesn't. Most of it out. So I don't know why it's making it look like that. Now, of course, I couldn't take water to this like I did the fan unit. Let me show you the fan unit. That's what the fan unit looks like now. Oh, got a piece of paper in there from that tag. Hang on. It would have blown out, but that's where that came from. I got this cleaned up a lot better because I was able to use water on it. Get some water on the end of the brush and clean it up. And then rinse it off. Of course, I'm going to let it dry out before I power it up. But that looks a lot better than what it was. So every now and then, take your air hose and go out there and blow it out. Okay? Again, that's weird. I don't know why it's making it look like that. Alright. I'm going to blow out the fan unit with hot air and put it back together. Get it boxed up.